Welcome back. Tucson City Council passed a mandatory curfew last night. Many viewers wondering, will a curfew or stay-at-home order actually help in the fight against spreading the coronavirus? The Tucson City Council approved a mandatory curfew that will go into effect this Friday night and last for 3 weeks. Gerald, an associate professor of public health, policy, and management at the University of Arizona, has been analyzing the spread of COVID-19 in the state and says this is an important step to gaining control.
I think it's only going to have a limited impact because not a lot of human interaction occurs between the hours of 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. But it's also important to remember that the mayor's powers are limited. But all in all, I think this is an important first step. It's a necessary step, but it's unlikely to be sufficient to slow the transmission enough to avoid some of the worst consequences of hospitalizations and deaths.
Gerald says in addition to a curfew, there's a combination of factors and interventions that will be necessary to get the coronavirus under control.
From a public health perspective, the things that are going to be important to gain control of this are reducing the frequency of human interactions. We need to keep people simply away from each other unless it's absolutely necessary. People need to be in and out, get their business done, and move on.
He also says people need to continue to reduce their exposure to infectious particles by doing things like frequently washing your hands, wearing a face mask, and improving ventilation. We've got you covered. Priscilla Casper, News 4 Tucson.